Well, I think it's time to work on the old Torino. That should probably be fixed before I keep driving it. So today that's what we'll be working on. Doing the bumper tuck. Similar to the front. See how that thing sticks out? Too much junk in that trunk. I need to make it a skinny girl trunk like this skinny girl front bumper we did here. Love it. Love it when they get the tuck job. I hated them before when they're sticking out like here, whatever it is with those 70s bumpers. Just look like they got an overbite or underbite, whatever it is. So today, you're doing the old hillbilly bumper tuck. Won't be as strong. Well, it will be stronger than this one. Well, but won't be as strong as factory. But it'll look a whole lot better. And it won't be falling off anymore. So that's the goal today. So we'll just get this thing cleared out, get the old bumper cut off, and get some new metal in there, and get the skin bolted to that. So I guess we'll just get started. Well, here's what we're dealing with the trunk anyway. You notice this isn't like the trunk floor. This is underneath the trunk floor. That's the gas tank. This was a big rust hole. Gas was spewing out when I first got the car. You put too much in it, and what had happened is there's a vent here. Shit, I got it from the replaced tank. Didn't put the vent in. Just put it back in the car. So when I put gas in it, this guy was overflowing. So since there's already a hole here, I just put some sheet metal shears, trimmed it out, and a TV blaster cap fits perfectly in there, and then a little RTV, and bam, non-vented gas tank now. That's great. You pan over and little aeration here. Lots of ventilation. Yeah. That's what we're dealing with. Lots and lots of rust. See that? That's not supposed to be all the way down there like that. There. Car's that much lighter. Yeah, so biggest thing is the bumper. Do the bumper, then trunk pan and all that. We will get to it as we get to it. Try to get as much done today as possible, as always, but look at this. Wonder why so much rust has happened in the trunk. Drip rails go. Gets all that water in there, sits in there, and gone. This thing was supposedly sitting under a tree too before the kid got it. Get an idea here how bad this is. So frame not too bad, looks good. All right, and then right there the bumper. So it's disconnected here, only held up by the other side, which actually isn't even that bad. Get over there and show you, but this side is completely disconnected and rusted through here. I don't know if it got packed with crap or what. let's take a look. Oh. See, on this side, it had these rubber like cushions in there or something like that. And I think that's what held most of the moisture and why these things rust out so bad. But every one of these cars that's been outside or neglected. All right, come on. See, this side ain't that bad, but we'll get both these sides cut off and get this stuff zipped back on there nice and good like. And do a little nip tuck. Yeah, look, there's a good see daylight right through the ring. All right, let's get at her. All right, and she's off. Look at these giant little pieces of rust, but look at these big old spacers or shims that they use. Probably what they are, shims. And we have this cut. Oh, it's already off. Yeah, that didn't work anyway. At least the bulb didn't that I know, but ouch. There it is in all its rusty glory. We'll get all this crap cut out, just down to the skin. Get that put back on. I don't know if I want to reuse that or not. Pretty heavy duty though. It ain't that rusty, I don't think. Just do that one in 20 years. And it rusts out. And this one's still good. Hue-wee! Look at all that. Where this was originally that thin and then expanded from it just flaking and layering. Rust is crazy. Alright. Let's get that bumper skin gutted. See if we can't get it off here. Separate it, I think I got all the bolts. Ah. That one. Sid, puppies! Hey! There you are. we did it. Oh yeah. There we have it. One much lighter bumper. Oh man. Here we have it. All separated. Get this cleaned up. Maybe even shoot a little black paint in there. But that's it. Probably 100 pounds of freaking junk here. Rusty junk. Look at all that timber. Woo! Clean this crap up and rest these frame rails, get that cleaned up, get something attached to it, and figure out game plan here. And we're done. I skipped ahead and just went ahead and did it off camera. Look at how sleek that looks. Nice and tucked. Nice and a little more sleek looking. A lot more sleek looking. Just kidding. It's not finished. That's why, hence the cinder blocks. You couldn't already tell. But just got it sitting in place here so you can get an idea. And this isn't even exactly where it's going, just really close, so you can get a better idea of what we're going to have to fabricate here to make this work. You know, how we're going to, ooh, that's dark, there we go. What we're going to have to do to some kind of bracketry to bolt here, to what we're going to weld on with the frame rails and all that good stuff. Just kind of getting into place so we can get some measurements made and get some frame rail extensions made to come out, and then figure out what kind of apparatus we're going to come up with to bolt this on. But that's pretty much what it's going to look like. And then all the little bolt holes, we'll just go to the tractor supply and get some bolts, some carriage bolts or whatever the hell they're called for those. But yeah, that's pretty much the look we're going for. Get at least get the bumper done today, and then we can start on the trunk tomorrow or another day or whenever. But yeah, so that's get some tape measures and, you know, other measuring devices and get this thing put together and whatnot. Back at it, found my building materials. You can find these on the side of the road. People put them out at the curb all the time. The cheapest, crappiest, just metal bed frames. People buy them, or they come with a set. They trash them when they get rid of the bed, or they upgrade. And these things are great for welding, for projects like this, for making your own supports and stuff. Not the best metal, but it's plenty thick enough. And when you add it to stuff like this, where I'm just using it for brackets to hold this bumper on, it's going to be real. It's going to be plenty stiff. I did it to the 75 Montego I had when I did the bumper tuck on that, and had to repair it. The same thing. That bumper I think was actually on the floor or on the ground when I got it. Used it on that, and I could stand on it without it moving at all. Same thing with the 77 Maverick and a couple other cars. But it's plenty strong enough. Will it hold up in an accident? It'll hold up better than a rusty bumper, but I mean, it's not gonna be factory, but better than nothing, and that's good enough for me. So we'll get to cutting, get to welding, get this thing put together, get this bumper hung. Alright, got it. Most of the loose stuff cleaned up. I'm not trying to do an expert job on that. Don't think this bumper's really worth it, and I'm just going for pretty much better than it was. And if it lasts a little bit longer, but got some, what is this? Ace Do It Best. I like Ace paint. Or Do It Best, is that even separate? Is it Do It Best as Ace? I don't know. Either way, I got this paint. I had it sitting around. It's red. I prefer doing black for undercarriage stuff, but this is what I got, so it's what I'm going to use. I don't have a whole lot of black, but just something to put on here to help keep the rust away, keep the cancer from spreading or getting worse. Already has lots of cancer. Oh yeah, this car is going to be faster already now. That paint with adding all that wind resistance and and weight reduction. Oh yeah, so much faster. All right, got the first little bracket mocked up, getting ready to burn it in. Prepare to be impressed. Not gonna lie, I'm a pretty decent welder. I've been told I was the best welder guy I'd ever seen before. So that's a compliment I really hold on to. He was blind, but it still meant a lot to me. But here we go. We'll just start going after it. There it is. Look at those beautiful welds. Man, that is impressive. Woo-wee. That's one bracket down. So that'll go, ow, that's hot. That'll go somewhat like this here. Then we'll have our carriage bolt slide the hole come through like that. Then I'll build a space, make a spacer for this, fill that gap the way this will get bolted up top here. 2 bolts at the bottom. Then we'll have 2 plates coming down. See if I can do a demonstration here. Yep, not gonna be able to. All right, yeah, so now do one for the other side. Then we'll get a plate made up here to bolt to this. And then the other side we'll have 2 frame rail extensions coming out to weld to this on this side. The way the thing can just be bolted off, put back on for whatever reason I may need to. But yeah, we'll just keep chugging along. All right, not sure where left off yesterday. I was getting, started getting dark, started getting tired, started getting agitated. It's one of them days where everything's just seems to go wrong. All the little stuff that'll hold you back. But got this bracket done for this side, so that'll go like this, and then bolt to there, and that bolts to the bumper in 3 spots. Look at that. Stack of dimes, and then you get like stack of mud clods. Gotta have variety, you know. Can't just have them all be good. So yeah, I told you, master welder. At least it's good enough for me. Which is all that matters because it's my car. Anyway, so got this couple tacks into place, and then we'll do another one on this side, like so. So that's welded in place. This one will just, this bracket will be welded on. This one will be bolt on because we don't have that on this side. So figure out a way to get this on there. I have this bracket in place here. So I don't know if I'll cut that off or what, but got to figure that out and get this welded on. Once this side's done being welded, this side is done. This side is ready to just be bolted on after being cleaned up and painted, so it doesn't just immediately rust. And then that's it. Then the bumper will be bolted on. We wrap this video and we'll do the trunk and stuff another time. So, yeah. I hate spray painting stuff after learning to paint. Learning it, I use that term loosely when it comes to automotive painting or painting with a gun, because I have limited experience with it, but it is just all around so much easier. It's actually kind of enjoyable. I enjoy doing it, actually. Cheaper, easier. I mean, it takes a little more setup, of course, as opposed to just grabbing a can and shaking it, but you get way better results. Looks way better, easier, cheaper. I mean, everything about it's just, I mean, but if you just have little stuff like this, paint a couple things real quick, and rattle can's the way to go. It's a lot easier. Easier with little applications like this. Just want to fog something real quick. No one's ever probably gonna see even. Just trying to keep from rusting more. There we go. Change the tip. Changing the tip, boss. Change the tip. Alright, ran out of memory, but all I did last, I believe the last thing that recorded, was me painting the brackets. Got them painted, got them bolted on, and then I just bolted the bumper on. So, don't know how much got missed, but there's the end result. Nice and sleek. Even all the way across, about 1 inch out, and move the whole car and the bumper doesn't move. Call that rock solid. Forward like a rock. Have to do like a comparison of before and after, but man, peek. Cool cat now. To get it out in sunlight, take a better look at it. All right, so made my decision for the time being. I am just going to patch the two sides to cover the gaping holes that are here so that I don't lose every single thing that I put in my trunk and I don't kill people behind me when it falls out on the highway or something. So this isn't too bad. I may just put a piece over that as well, or maybe not even, because I'm close to the gas tank and I'm not going to do all that right now. But gonna at least come out to about here, wherever the largest holes are, cover over. I kind of already cut out all the loosest stuff, so it's, you know, all the big pieces that were real loose and everything shot back to right quick, as the homies say. So yeah, just get a couple pieces in here on the sides, and luckily I had some spare 1974 Ford Gran Torino Elite trunk pan left around, so all I have to do is cut out the pieces I needed. So all you got to do is cut out a couple pieces, and then I also have factory Ford trunk pan attachment hardware I'm going to be using to put it in. So I'm just probably do a quick time lapse. It's going to be pretty boring just watching me measure and cut sheet metal and screw it to the floor. So I'll just do a time lapse. And just like that, you have a trunk pan. Once I paint that, you'd never even know that that was ever replaced. People would look at that and not even bat an eyelash. Oh, that's factory floor pan. Never even know. I amaze myself sometimes. Well, there's a quick video on. I try not to do really how-tos, because I don't really know how to do anything the right way. I just do things kind of my own way. But it's a good idea, or some ideas or something, that you can just proof of concept that you can take some old bed frames and some scrap sheet metal from a old shed, put your car back together with it. Look at that. This thing's got hydraulics. Big pimpin'. There you go. Let's get this thing on the light. Take a look at it. There she is. Nose job or chin job, like getting braces, and a butt job. Woo-wee. That's pretty. I like it. I like it a lot.